And we're good.
All right, welcome back to the final game of the 2020 Valentine's tournament with Chris Brontosaurus and Victor versus Frank and Sean, who questionably deserve to be here.
It's like the hardest break I've ever seen.
Did we get one?
That felt really good.
That was hard.
That felt really good.
What do we get in?
Minute strike.
You heard it here first from President Chris Bragança. It felt good because it was hard. Victor with a solid shot. They're now stripes. Uh-oh. Frank, respect the booth.
I've not even done anything.
Chris lining up the shot on the 10. Ooh, he just misses the cut on the side. That's going to give one of them the opportunity if they can ever decide. This team has a problem with deciding things.
I think the first move's the 4, so it depends on how comfortable.
Before we even decide what the shot's going to be, we have to take an hour and decide who's going to take the shot.
The 3 is good. I mean, the 3 is getting in the way.
Right, but what we'll do.
Still undecided.
I guess so.
I would say get the 3,
None of us are getting any younger.
then the 7, and then the 4.
Sure, because I mean, the 4 and the 1 are going to be kind of hard to get with the pro.
Yeah.
This is going to be a long tournament.
You want to go or you want me to go?
Go ahead.
There's a ping pong table here. Me and Paul would commentate, and we would call it the Bahama Invitational.
Frank lines up the cut on the 4.
Weird period last year.
Oh yeah.
That's no good. Ooh, but it clips the 2.
It's going to be the 7, I think.
Bring in for a shot on the 7. Lines up and praise to God that it's not a scrum.
Tom, wanna hop up in the booth?
Yeah. Ooh, and the 7 just manages to go in.
What is up, motherfuckers? Welcome to the Thunderdome. Frank lines up for the 3. Oh, beautiful pass.
Surprisingly good, considering he didn't take any time to decide what shot he was going to take.
This is true. No, it's great to see that Frank has come this far since his big scandal being accused of using PEDs. So we're proud that he's come back and able to face adversity the way he has.
Frank, like the Tiger Woods of
medium
pool club.
speed so I can get out of the 10 or the 12.
Frank, could you tell us what it's like to overcome your big PED scandal?
PD scandal?
PED, performance enhancing drugs.
Oh. No one finds out about it. It's not illegal.
Oh.
Looking like a true vet.
Victor making another ball. Sets Chris up easily.
Not easily. Tough shot. In fact, I think
I forgot their
their
stripes. That does make it difficult.
Who are the commentators?
Respect the booth, Frank.
Oh, thanks. It's my bad.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh. That is not a scratch.
Once
Yeah,
again,
Frank
the best
deserves
player in the
spot.
pool club gets the luck on his side again.
Saved by the grace of God and Father Peter.
The chicken grease.
Allow me to be an absolute best part of the match.
I was thinking of trying to stop shot it.
I think that's grounds for me.
You heard it here first. Chris Bragança is a simp for Father Peter.
Yeah. Stop shot it on the spot. Okay, I like that.
Chris, can you tell us what you're planning on doing if you win the Kia?
I will run it straight into a tree. And only a tree.
Some men just want to watch the world burn.
Tree.
Got it.
Frank with an interesting shot on the 5.
Yep.
Attitude.
Medium speed, not that hard.
Team of Frank and Sean trying to hold on to attitude because at this point that's all they have left.
Who's really calling the shots here?
Ah, they threw something at me. Joke's on you when you need that chalk, you ain't getting it back.
It appears that a block of chalk has just been yeeted into the commentary booth.
Well, it's
an incredible distance. They should join the football team.
Frank, longtime member of the shot put team, really groundbreaking when he decided to switch to play pool.
We can't get that four, can we?
It's like when Bo Jackson announced he was going to play football and baseball.
Yeah, I mean the four's
But Frank hasn't broken a leg yet.
This is true.
I would send the one down and give it a five.
Another great athlete of past couple generations, O.J. Simpson. What a guy. Proving that even when everyone thinks bad of you, gently, you can still do great things.
Would have liked to give you a
Shot was gentle, but not soft. Not Charmin Ultra Soft.
Yeah, you can get the five, and then send the six up here.
No, that honor goes to Connor Hayes and Connor Hayes only.
So if you had the five, it's kind of like that, sort of.
Sean really wants Frank to hit the shit out of this five.
Do they? I don't know. They should definitely argue that. Oh,
The shit was not hit out of it.
the 5 remains standing,
Chris
unfortunately.
has a pretty easy shot with 9, but it's going to be interesting to see how he clutches this one.
Chris assuming the natural Brontosaurus stance.
Not nearly as good.
Notice how the shot was the accuracy of the shot is increased as the neck of the Brontosaurus extends
This is true.
as you take the stance.
It
Yes.
is quite an unfair advantage.
Lines up a shot on the 12.
Chris, do
Kick,
you mind zooming
accidentally.
into the picture and showing us your neck?
You have all the picture evidence you need of this.
The people demand evidence.
6 and 5, I guess.
Frank and Sean going back to deciding what shot to take. Snipes the 6 and leaves just enough clearance for the 5.
It's going to be interesting how he sets
Nope.
up the score, though.
And we're back to deliberation. We might break for commercial and come back because this is going to be a while. This is like the scene in Talladega Nights when they're flipping the cars. And they break for commercial and come back and the cars are still flipping.
Somewhere over here, you can safety it.
You should do the same thing you did in Talladega Nights with the Applebee's
Yeah.
commercial.
Yes, where it flips and they come back. Exactly. Alright, here we go. Finally. Oh, all that deliberation for nothing. Oh, that's a dipsy-doo scratcheroo.
That was the line that ended my playoff run.
Could end your championship run. Who knows?
Now, Chris has a pretty good setup anywhere he wants the ball hand. The question is, how will he set up Victor for his next shot? Will he be a good teammate?
The natural Brontosaurus
Oh, wow.
stands
This-
missing on the ball in hand.
This kid has the audacity to miss on the ball in hand.
Yeah, I can.
He's such a leader. Just like how Colin Gillespie will miss 3s so that other people can score. Chris Bragança has to miss.
Get down.
Nice shot. Now,
That-
seems
that-
like Frank doesn't really have much choice here but to smack the ever-living hell out of that ball.
No, you gotta factor in
Gotta
wind
think
speed,
defensively.
air resistance, drag, friction, spin, rotation, quantum mechanics, then
Multiverse
alternate
theory.
universe. Yeah,
Zach, I've
multiverse
been
theories.
asked to remind
Frank's gonna
you
be here
that
for a
this
while.
is a pool game, not an airplane.
No, but when you're Frank, you have to like effectively take into account all the variables, even how small they are.
This is very true.
He's a rep.
Ref?
I need a rep.
No, ref.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
Tom Rafter exiting the booth to officially ref for the game. Fair game.
Foul for a second.
I was gonna laugh if he just sent the cue ball flying into your face. Like if just by chance he just said, you know what, I'm okay with losing and Victor wins it for the 15.
Great move by Frank.
Just like that.
Oh, he left him on the rail. We all know how Chris hates a rail. Let's see what we can do here.
Ooh.
Just as I thought.
Who's stat tracking? Has Victor made more shots than Chris this round?
I believe he has. Chris has also choked 2 times.
Yes.
Huge shot by Sean Sautner.
Yes, but let us not forget the questionability of whether or not they deserve this spot. After all, they only beat the Terry and me because we scratched on the 8 and a miraculously screwed up shot at the very end.
Yep, it's very true. As a wise man once said, it's either be killed or kill yourself.
In the words of the famous warrior poet Robert Griffin III, you guys suck.
Beautiful shot by Frank.
And that's game 1.
Taking
One of at least 4.
Oh. No. Yeah, 1 of 4 needed.
Yeah.
1 of 4 needed.
Frank, it's best of 3, and then if you win, it's 8 of 5.
No, it's a best of 3. Everything is best of 3.
Frank, you want the break?
Oh my god, Zach's got a steel chair!
Runs into the ring with a fucking chair. Yeah.
Please don't swear on my company.
All the chalk is on this table. This is where Frank
Frank lines up for the break.
Breaks up for a break. Now, he never he knows her pool from legendary Matt Southerton. Oh, he scratched.
But he seems to have learned how to break from Sean.
Just like Fat Motherton fashion.
As we all know, Frank failed to get Matt Southerton to sign his 1-ball poster. So now the prizes are delegitimized for Frank's 1-ball
It is
tournament.
one of very few failures in Frank's life. Frank is a very successful man. Is that right, Frank?
I would like to think so.
I mean, just the way he organized the Shakers tournament, the top hat.
Yes, the wonderful
Frank, can I
shot.
get a top hat like that? Where did you get the top hat?
It's like Historical Emporium or something is the site. It's a gift. Yeah, it's like they make it look like Victorian style is the idea.
Might have to invest myself in the top hat.
Yes, while the Shakers tournament was fun to play, let us not forget that it's the event that gave Chris Pisani his nickname. So there's that.
Chris Dasani.
Yes, Chris Pisani.
I heard
A little bit short.
Because ever since then, he decided he wanted to be called the Executioner. And then, is it Agitated Guava?
Chris
I thought it
Dasani
was
is
like
much easier to beat.
road coconut or something.
Aggravated Grape, something. It had something to do with a fruit, and we're not acknowledging any of it.
Chris Pisani is currently in Ecuador as we speak, which we all know is an unreal place, just like Wyoming.
What's this? A surprise appearance by Chris Pisani.
They've been
Chris, if you're watching this, we miss you.
Please don't have any run-ins with South American drug dealers. Because as Hollywood
But if
pictures,
you do, get it on camera. That would be awesome.
better yet, write a screenplay and sell it for billions. That would be great. And then donate it to Pool Club.
Long shot for Chris here. So
But he's got the Brontosaurus stance. And just like that.
oh,
behind something.
Ooh.
now he nailed the shot, but he was moving himself on this one.
The cue got awfully close to touching the cue ball on that rotunda.
He's interested to see how Victor one shot this shot. Test
I wish
contact.
Somewhere around here.
Chris is currently fingering the table as we speak.
This seems less of a partnership and more of a coach and player mentality. Chris seems to be just puppeteering this whole thing. Ooh. Oh! Oh!
Nearly an automatic win.
Oh, Jesus.
And just like that, the whole room got scared.
12, 14, 30.
If you look to your right, you'll see a bunch of Chris's favorite songs and albums.
Best electronic hits, top hits of the 1990s. Two cellos,
Depending on what's honestly.
Mozart.
You know, damn well why.
Up and there's the tournament
You're not
bracket.
fooling anyone. You don't actually like the song.
I do like this one. There's another reason.
Yeah, I just think 14 now. 14 and 10.
14 and 13.
As we discovered last year, Chris's favorite drink is Mike's Hard Lemonade. It'd be interesting to see if he celebrates in a bath full of Mike's Hard Lemonade if he wins this year.
Can we afford a Mike's Hard Lemonade sponsorship?
We cannot.
We already have Charmin and Level. Thanks to Connor Hayes.
You know what we can afford? Lysol. Thank you, Lysol.
I know. I mean, if you're 13, I give 11. Come on,
Fuck you, Clorox.
not too hard.
Only champions use Lysol. Weenies use Clorox.
What?
Yeah.
Big Leaf has entered the booth.
Nice.
Klaus, how are you doing on this one?
Good. I'm wearing all white and black, just as any good Dalmatian should.
You may want to.
Big Leaf appears to claim he is a Dalmatian.
Very good representation of dichotomy.
The X one you can.
Dalmatian Sadie.
What'd you say?
Don't ever talk to me about my son again.
The point was I just didn't use a result, and now I will.
Chris is shooting next, right?
If they take any long to make a shot, I'm gonna start playing Modelo time.
And miss intentionally.
Or the my wife just tricked the kids route.
It's going to be hard to do. Yeah.
So, I mean, it's going to be top hard.
Bro, Impractical Jokers did the best. Can we get an Impractical Joker sponsorship, please? I'm excited. They just announced a movie. And this is what we do when they take too long to take a shot. The hybrid Zola makes an appearance. Just enough with life.
Zola is high right now.
What the? What was that?
That appears
I don't know what that is.
It is a foul.
I'm flag on the play.
Chris Bragança calls a foul. Can he do that since he's not acting in a referee capacity? It's hard because
He can, but I agree with him. That was a foul on the play. He hit the ball with his heels.
That wasn't a good setup.
Villanova beat Temple earlier, which is phenomenal news because they one day promised that if we lost, he would go on a hunger strike. We would not want that to happen.
but he's also choosing to watch NASCAR over participate in such a wonderful tournament.
This is true. Dave did indeed abandon me
Like an animal.
because he is the only person north of the Mason-Dixon line that watches NASCAR.
Oh, you're rich.
Don't say that.
Oh, we were
Sponsorships cut.
I think
Oh, you're
Villanova
sponsored by
Billiards
NASCAR?
Club.
Name every.
Villanova Billiards Club fields a NASCAR, fields a stock car. What?
Oh, so you think you're racist? Name every racer.
Oh, and the cue ball just missed.
Mason starting out last semester.
Okay. You play 9-ball? So I could do this. Top spin and try to give you the 10. There's
Almost tempted to start filming the 9-ball game on the other table since it's taking less time than this. How many games do we have to get? Isn't it 2 best of 3s?
If Frank and Sean win, then it goes to his second best.
Oh,
That'll come back. That'll come back. Come on.
no.
Go in.
Oh,
Chris wanted that to go in.
oh.
Even though he has a great setup on the 9.
Yeah, it's going to be the 9 and then try and send it all the way back.
Is it going to be the 9? Let's discuss.
Chris thinks he knows pool.
Think you know pool? Name every object ball.
You think you're good at pool? Name every swimmer.
Come back.
Oh, you suck too. No.
Oh, another news. Memphis and UConn. Oh, no. Memphis is now winning again. Brontosaurus assuming his natural position. Down in the field of green. Lines up the shot. Takes his time. Oh, he just gets screwed on the bank.
Wait,
so what-
Do these fools not know the bank is closed on Sundays?
Actually not. It does, however, block off the Falcon.
Chris getting a snap from No Shoelace Gang. Hey Chris, what's No Shoelace Gang?
Huh?
What's No Shoelace Gang?
For all those
Just
sitting
get a
at,
snap for it.
for all those sitting at home,
Oh, that's okay. That's my
Chris
snap.
does indeed own a pair of Skechers. Ones that light up.
Adults or kids?
Whichever one lights up.
They could probably sell adults that
Adults.
light up. That light up. Does it come with a comic book?
Interesting to see what Sean does here when he goes for defense.
Lines up. Takes the stretch. The bridge, of course, is for the weak. Just taps it.
Not too hard.
Misses the defense.
Richard's got a pretty easy shot here, but I'm interested
It's
to
all
see
about
how he
that
sets up a
setup.
beauty, yeah.
It's that kind of safety is really hard.
There is a difference between playing pool and shooting pool. Anyone can shoot pool. There's only a few. Oh, that's not what the doctor ordered.
You gotta hit the lowest ball on the table.
Victor clearly failing to name every swimmer.
Alright, Frank with a ball in hand, Sean the 10. Let's see how he takes up the.
If you happen to tune out because this is taking too long, welcome back to the Club Valentine's.
Who was the guy who told me to take longer? It was someone on the board.
Whoa, security?
Get this man out of my
We
booth.
have a rebel rouser in the booth.
We have a certified Hellraiser in the booth right now.
Zach, there's chalk on your laptop.
Yeah, I figured as much. It's fine.
Chris's own mother calls him Hellraiser, lead sources tell Tom Raptor.
Side pocket.
He calls the side pocket, not sure which one though. Thank you for clearing that up. Lines up for that side pocket.
That one specifically. Only that one. And makes it. We're going to another best of first.
Next series.
Yes, another series. Oh god. Oh,
For the first
I'm
time,
being attacked too many times today.
for the first time in about 3 years, Chris has gone into the losers
It's a
bracket.
short contract.
We are now going to another series of best of three, and this will officially decide who's the winner of the Villanova Club,
Well, I predict this one to go to
like the official Valentine's Day tournament championship thing.
I'm
Yeah.
not making a series. So now it's a new series. The rest of us is-
We're starting the final series.
Yeah, Frank and Sean just won, so they gotta go to another series.
Oh, that was a loser bracket.
Yeah. So, Chris and Victor clearly showing that they're the more respectable team, as Sean and Frank have clearly violated the sanctity of the booth today.
It's our shot.
Pretty solid break by Victor, just nothing dropped.
But it's pretty good
one
defensive play.
position.
which one I guess.
Two balls.
Which, you know what good defensive position means?
Yeah.
That we're gonna spend another hour debating the shot.
Get the one light and leave the two like right here.
Someone better check these men's sides.
I could send it to you.
Waiting for like a TI-84 to be brought out like, for a
Get a
trip.
ball in the pocket too.
TI-84 is a
It's the pool players top 5 essentials. Protractor TI-84.
You can hit any balls.
I guess a Q's on that list somewhere.
and you would hope.
But you want to leave the computer.
Yes, a pool Q. The only thing that separates P and R.
If I get the 13,
Yeah, that's so good.
I'm getting bored of looking at the bracket. Can we get Chris Bragance's interesting music choices back?
And I don't even have to move it.
Shall we?
Chris could make something.
Oh, of course.
He's got the 9.
There's no shot.
Sean, Tom, Frank, and Nick White.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, congrats.
Yep. Chris Braganza now planning his Brontosaurus 100%. hunting prey because that's what Brontosaurus do. So, I'm not a paleontologist. It's back. Mozart, the Ramones, the soundtrack to Furious 7.
Shift from Ed Sheeran to Schoolboy Q. Oh,
God's name is on the soundtrack to Furious 7.
Chris think that he found himself a cheerleader.
We still like stripes, right?
See You Again is a phenomenal song added on to the Furious 7 soundtrack.
Alright, guys. See you next week.
See ya.
And Alcee has left the building. Soul lines up a nice shot.
Yeah.
We are going to need a UN resolution to get these two to go.
So I'm gonna go 9. If I make it, I don't know what you're set for.
Oh,
That's okay.
yeah, that shot really reminds me of the time Frank wrestled a bear in Venezuela. And he came so close to winning, just couldn't pull it off at the end.
Where's the bear now?
The bear is dead. Matt Sautner killed him. With a gun.
Okay. Yep.
Chris Valenciaga pondering four strikes. Baldrish.
Yeah.
Chris with a 6. Wow.
You could stop shot it. That'd be ideal.
Victor and Chris are looking like that iceberg that destroyed the Titanic because they're just sinking everything right now.
Yeah.
Sweetie, if you're watching this, we miss you.
Yes. That reaction is priceless. Unfortunately, it's not on camera, so we can't put a price on it.
Make that face the thumbnail of the video.
It's not in the
What a
video.
load of malarkey.
Unfortunately, it's just out of frame, so we can put a price on it.
Now, I say this because I think
No, it wasn't.
I believe Sweetie will want me to say this, so for all intents and purposes, Chris, fuck you.
For all intents and purposes.
Yeah.
Remember, that's not coming from Tom, that's from Sweetie. We have the love.
Yes. This Valentine's Day weekend. We know Sweetie's just a guy full of love, full of life, full of laughter. Beautiful shot.
Did you ever hear the story of the guy who inspired Barack Obama? When Barack Obama was a little child, a man walked by and gave him $5 and said, "Never give up on your dreams." That man turned out to be Chris Bragança.
Kind of reminds me of the time when
I honestly don't.
a man walked up to Chris when he was a young lad and told him that he was one day going to be the best pool player this world has ever seen. That man was Harry Adatuba.
I'm totally lost. I don't know.
Come on.
What? What?
Little defense,
What?
maybe?
What?
Alright, not awful. Yeah, awful. Would have rather.
I think you missed my short Sautner.
If I want to bank every year.
Now, I've been told that the winner of this tournament receives this big concrete island thing in front of us as a prize.
Like the 2 or the 4?
interesting to see who
Yeah, I
takes
think if
over
anything's
who
gonna go in
this
that
year.
pocket.
Oh no.
What's the again?
Frank's deliberation has now infected Chris and Victor, as now they take time to
could
plan
try
their
and
shot.
Frank does want this.
Yeah.
He can definitely throw through a window if he wanted
The
to.
7 over there?
You could, yeah.
I can't think of many other purposes this thing would
Seven on
have.
the right
They're in our
side.
well, camera stand right now.
Right side.
Frank
Straight
would
on
throw
or
it to
just
the window, but it would
a
take
little
a
bit
while
right
to
side?
determine the correct velocity and angle at which to throw it, and then you get a factor in like the
A little bit on the right
velocity and the
side.
drag.
But with Frank's power and accuracy, you can ensure that window would be fucked.
After a few minutes.
After a few minutes, of course.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh.
Trick shot.
Oh. The cue ball just managing to deflect the
Didn't
three
tip off the
enough.
cue.
One can only speculate. In what alternate universe did it have 3
Maybe
going?
we can clean up a
That
little.
is
Seven.
7. Breaking news, Zach is dyslexic.
We put it there.
Not dyslexic, it's just I can't count.
Dyslexic and colorblind.
I'm an,
And colorblind.
I'm an engineer. You expect me to do math? Please.
One would hope.
Frank giving one last Titanic look over to the ball as it goes in, as if to say, please don't let go, and then it falls because, I don't know, I didn't understand what the point of dropping the guy off in Titanic was.
Personally, I think she just didn't like it.
Well, she goes, I'll never let go, and then let's go. It's like, that was a bold-faced lie.
If that movie taught me anything, it was that Jose Blue.
That and plane travel, planes beat boats 9 times out of 10.
Indeed.
Frank just cannot screw this up.
Great shot.
Set Sean up.
Leaves him the court.
Sean draws back and forth. Back, forth. Back, forth.
Oh shit, who beat that was on.
Could be time to get
So
safe.
it doesn't leave Frank's many options.
No, the 10's pretty.
One is the bang.
Yeah.
Oh, if he sideswipes it, he could try to make it right through.
Or he could just go for a legendary move and, of course, go for the instant win of either putting the cue ball through the brick wall or into the fish tank.
If we get the cue ball like this on
This
this
would be
side,
an instant win.
Yeah, I mean, anything's not the cue on this rail.
I think if they were to make that shot, we immediately impeach Chris and put whoever made the shot in power.
I think we should impeach Chris anyway. That's just
I
Monte
think we want
Carlo's
to make
rules.
this shot, though.
no, not mine.
Because that would force us to.
Chris Bragança was also, I believe it was 5 or 7 minutes late to the board meeting last week, calling for impeachment proceedings.
True. I was there. Now, Zach, can you tell me what it's like to be a Bragança billiard boy?
Still a tough shot. You gotta squeeze it.
In other words, one of his goons.
One just must come to Bragança.
Oh, God, yeah. Oh, you shit the bed.
Get out of there.
Chris, you jagaloon.
Alright.
So what you get for listening to cello remix of Thunderstruck.
That 15's blocking. Zach, is the bank open?
The bank is closed on Sundays. We've seen
I
this several
think that
times.
Bank is open.
Attitude can get you so far.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
It's okay. Yeah, that's okay.
I'm proud of you for not taking an hour to deliberate that.
Side or corner, whichever one you're comfortable with.
I'll do
It doesn't matter.
Victor and Chris just failing to complete over here as they previously looked like the ice cube from Titanic, now are performing as if a cube of ice. Very easily melted. I don't know where I'm going with this metaphor.
It's technically possible. It's tough.
Maybe.
Yeah, technically possible.
If you want to have a fun drinking game during this video, every time they say if or maybe, take a shot.
Zach, I've been asked to remind you that teen drinking is very bad.
Well, I don't know the prospective audience for this. I'm speaking purely for the adults of age.
There are about 3 prospective members that you have to worry about, so you don't have to worry about much. Ooh. What? Actually, did he leave the 7? I will be using mine.
How dare you? I feel like
I think Chris is looking for his chapstick.
he's gonna jump it.
Can I tell you the dumb idea that I had?
Break.
Your idea was probably the same one that I initiated.
Chris likes to go for the jump.
Of course, Chris using the really special cue that only he himself owns.
Some might say it's pretty selfish to keep that all to himself, even though he paid for it.
Doesn't sound very communist of you. While it was a good jump, it was just very off course.
You know what they say, that's a
Tipsy doos, Ratcharoo.
No, never. Never.
You can propose that at the next board meeting.
If you like come down on it hard and get out of it.
Do it. Oh, Frank go for the snowman tactic.
Do whatever
here.
you want. Your shot.
See if I mess this up.
Let's see what he does with this. He's trying to sink this.
Playing
Oh.
defensively.
Did it hit a wall? Did it hit a wall?
Nothing hit a wall. Did something hit a wall?
No, nothing at all.
So that's a Dipsy Dude, Scratcheroo. 2 in a row, that's gotta be something.
Yeah, it looked like it was gonna hit the
Great
side.
idea by Frank.
So
Just
pop in.
came up a little bit.
So go for the 2 first, and like give it just angle for like the cue ball to wander this way.
2-0, Sean and Frank.
No, it's a deuce.
Oh, well, nothing. This is the first game of the series.
That's way too much angle. Less. A little bit less.
Which is negative. Like, we gotta hurry. I technically have
Just a little
something
bit
at 5, but I will willingly be late to that for this. Because that's a 5-hour meeting, and like 15 minutes is not gonna screw it up. Tabletop goes hard in the paint on Sunday. It's once a week, 5 hours. You could say I made a deal with the devil, but I mean, that would have been probably more productive. Bragança pulling out the Brazola.
Zola has been pulled out. See if he puts it with you. Oh, will he go for the no-look shot?
Possibly.
He's too scared.
Possibly. And we'll have no idea because Victor's in the frame. And it looks like he's done it.
At least him a pretty good shot. What? There is a chance Victor's
This is in fact bull
Hit it
club.
with a
Anything
little
can
bit of
happen.
pace, the cue ball gets off those rails.
You ever
Otherwise,
just
they have an easy
you ever
finish.
just go up 4 balls on Frank and Sean and scratch on the 8 to lose on the second game?
Have you?
Yes. That's how we lost.
I can't tell you exactly. I should. You got it.
Just damn. Come on.
Trust yourself.
They're lining up the shot.
Okay.
Well, you could try to cheat it a little bit. It's tricky because you're dealing with a side pocket.
Someone has a clear shot on the 15. I have no idea what his take
How much backswing can you give it? A lot. Can you do that?
Let's see how he sets up the 8.
Nothing clearly going on. Needless to say, it was a great shot, but I again have no reason why it took long for that to happen.
Top 10 moments when the boys are buzzing. Number 1 right now.
Chris Bragança looking visibly scared.
The boys are.
He has removed his backwards hat and earbuds, giving him no tactical advantage in this matchup.
Snapback is come on.
Frank lines it up. Draws back.
Oh, that was hot.
Oh. Yes, the amount of times that Frank has scratched on the 8 has become
It's 2.
It's 2.
This semester.
It's 2. Yeah, it's 2
Both
more
against
than
you.
normal.
Today?
No.
No, this semester. It's 2 against Zach. And Zach has a mystical power or something.
I emanate scratch energy. My opponents just have a tendency to scratch more because I scratch like a shit ton. So, Sean, is the score 1-1 or 1-0?
1-0.
Okay.
1-0,
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
this
1-0
game,
in the second.
if they win this game, it's over.
This could be it, ladies and gentlemen. I could make my tabletop meeting on time.
Can they put the dagger in Victor's home?
This was the reason for them stacking this team set.
When's your
Was that
tabletop
an
meeting?
audible hump?
I always do that, just not usually that loud.
5. But like,
Five?
it's
Oh, there's no way you're making that.
it's in total time.
I'm playing it, so yeah, no. Unless you need to stop commentating.
No, it's a 5-hour meeting. Like 15 minutes late will not kill me.
What is it?
It's D&D.
Ooh.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Stripe says
Oh, it's Pathfinder, but it's basically Dungeons and Dragons. As if you thought there was something nerdier than Pool Club, I'm in fact a part of it.
Whoa.
Oh. You think you bull name every meme?
you guys are saying.
Checkmate atheist.
It's like you don't think God exists? It's like picture of Chris Bragança. Like, I bet you feel stupid now. Checkmate atheist.
I think I'm lying.
Yeah, 1, 7, 5.
I have to talk
Shot
about
the 3, shot the 4, shot the 6 if we
till like 11.
Wait, so you're not eating till 11?
No, I eat at 7. Camp
2 could come beside us.
Camco?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. No, I don't.
7:30 at Camp Frank lines up the shot. Aiming with a little bit of backspin. Or at least just below the midpoint. That's it. The audible oh no confirms that this shot has in fact screwed up.
Now it leaves a very tough bridge for Chris.
Now again, the
This
hat
is
and
equivalent to putting him on the rail.
again the hat and earbuds have come off, leaving him with no tactical advantage. This is mono e mono, except dos e dos does not sound as cool. If that's I don't speak Spanish. But yes, Chris has voided all of his advantages and is purely going on his skill and ability to buy cues for himself, such as the break cue.
Well, if you get work,
Draw this back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Oh,
Close shot.
gravity just refusing to help you.
Ain't gravity a bitch.
Alright.
Now the forearm strength it takes to keep the bridge elevated. But the end result is Chris is very used to.
We're solid. Yeah. Oh, we are? They got
you can make
Sean now debating what type of object ball they are, as nothing is taken for fact ever. Everything can be deliberated.
Yeah.
Oh, the 5's okay.
Maybe 5. Yeah. Yeah, 5.
Oh, that's another maybe.
Definitely maybe.
Back, forth, back, back.
Shown that he is human. But he still sinks the shot even with all the criticisms from the booth.
Yeah, the one most likely makes.
I think
And I probably use this. Or if I do that right. Or I can use
This is an expected 45 minutes until the next shot is taken.
Frank's still lining up the shot. Nope, you saw that right. Your camera was not frozen. It literally took that long.
side.
So line up for the two.
I may not. Yeah.
Interesting to see how he fucks this one.
That's the referee.
Yes, that's the record.
Hey, we're more like that in your dog.
Out of here.
Was indeed as I predicted.
Alright, let's do 6 is playing a little bit.
Chris is proving that he can't carry everything. In fact, Chris might be arguing against him.
Great start. I think leave it in the 14-10 combo.
Is it the 10 or the 12? Yeah, it's 10. Just like that.
Great shot. Sean, how do you guys feel after taking the first series and now having your commanding on only? Pretty good. You heard it here first.
They also felt pretty good going into their matchup versus me and Terry.
He is feeling pretty good as well.
They also felt pretty good going into their matchup against me and Terry, and that turned out to be less than optimal for them.
If this ends the same way as the matchup with you and Terry, I will
If Chris scratches on the 8, like, that will be a glorious, it'll be a cold day in hell.
I don't know, tragic for Chris. Yeah, I mean,
Chris, visually and audibly confused.
Tough shot there.
That might
Leaves the cue ball almost on the rail.
We are solid. And we're up.
Not the easiest shot.
Frank and Sean both delivered, and yes, they are in fact solids.
hey, I'm sorry. It's been a long day.
Breaking news.
No, trust me, we know. We've got a timer on this.
Yeah, I bet you do. What I said yes on the line?
6, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you didn't know, we were keeping stats during the first game of the tournament, in which Frank averaged about 30 seconds per shot, with his longest shot taking 40 seconds. So he's actually cutting down on his time.
You know, 40 seconds actually happens to be the longest shot, longest time that any shot is taken. That is your Budweiser stat of the game.
It's now time for the No Venetian Bongo Cam.
Beautiful sinking.
There's a little angle.
There's a little angle.
Can you just pick up the camera, go around the fucking cyber lounge,
If there's a little angle,
edit in a bongo? Connor Sweeney, if you're watching this, edit in a bongo cam.
Yeah,
Please.
just make it.
I want a bongo cam.
Connor Sweeney has actually been taken captive by the Germans, so we'll see if.
Oh, and the double tap save proves that even God hates Chris Bragança.
No, I don't want to risk it. I think I'm gonna.
oh yeah.
14 is right. Yeah.
7 is much better.
Yeah, it's not gonna be. I'm gonna text it.
Balls are balls deep in that pocket.
That is, in fact, a dipsy-do. Scratcher.
I'll allow it. Play it where it lies.
We'll have to take a
Chris is now
drop.
laughing at the ref.
You think this is funny? This is a game to you? Bull isn't a game. Bull is life, as we saw in the presentation.
Yes.
Bull is life. The only time we have is for Bull. I'm dropping out of engineering and becoming a professional Bull player. We'll drift from lounge to lounge, making enough money hustling fools.
Now, Zach, what is your favorite holiday?
Definitely not Valentine's Day.
Not Valentine's.
Probably calling Christmas because I get free things. But then again, Thanksgiving I get food, and Halloween you get candy, and you get an excuse to dress up. So,
I'd say, ooh, he really Bojangles himself there. Trick shot. That's Chris up there, trick shot. I would have to say my favorite holiday is April Fool's Day.
April Fool's Day. Yes, in fact, that
April Fool's Day?
April Fool's Day.
The boys will be buzzing on April Fool's.
Shot.
Running spin on this so he can carry out. Oh, no way.
Off.
Still a scratch.
That is in fact another dipsy-do scratcher.
That was a good idea. He probably should have hit it a little bit further away from the corner pocket so that the runners can carry it further down the house.
Sean Sautner lining up.
He just hit it with the ball. With the cue. Is that a scratch?
Oh,
Oh, he did it again.
back and forth. Not much of a back. Not much of a backswing on that one, possibly contributing to the lack of control. perhaps the PEDs are wearing
Whichever one
off
you're more
for this
comfortable
team.
with.
You always have to
13
make